Hello, Stefan from Koi Consulting here. Thanks for joining in. In this presentation, I will show you how the telecom industry works, especially in Canada, what a telecom expense manager does, how the interaction works, what you can expect to save, your role in getting us set up, the types of clients we help, and how to get started. So let's dive in. Like most Canadians, if I asked you if you're frustrated with your carrier, most of you would answer an emphatic yes. So why are you frustrated? Well, besides banging your head against the wall whenever you call them, most are frustrated because of the costs. When we polled Canadians, we found that over 90% are paying more than they have to, mostly because they don't know any better, but we'll get to that later. And 80% of business owners have no idea what to negotiate when they call. In fact, Canada ranks amongst the highest in telecom costs in the world. Besides our neighbors to the south, compared to other countries, we are significantly higher in costs. As you can see from this depiction, we spend about $135 a month, slightly less than our counterparts in the US, but compared to other countries, we're significantly higher. So really, it's no surprise that we are the most gouged and provide our carriers with the highest profit margins in the world, ranking number 5. So these carriers are making a lot of money off of us and we're paying more than we have to. On the wireless side, we actually rank number 1 when it comes to the average revenues that these carriers make per user, at about $47 per month. And that's without including the overages and fees that we normally get charged. So how do we reduce our costs and pay 30%, 40%, and sometimes even 50% less than we should? That's where we come in. Utilizing over 14 years of telecom experience, we have access to plans and pricing not offered to the general public, and negotiate to provide these plans for you. We cover landlines, TV, and internet, and of course we do wireless as well. So what do? Well, first of all, we don't affect your current account or change your carriers. The last thing we want to do is create more work for you, and we don't do that. We negotiate rates not offered to the general public or plans that you don't have access to. So what most people don't know is that there's over 1,000 plans on the market, but when you call your carrier or walk into one of these retail outlets, they give you access to maybe a dozen, and those are what's called in-market plans that they're supposed to give you. For us, we only charge a portion of the savings as our fee, so really there's zero out-of-pocket expense to you, and I'll explain that a little bit later. There's zero risk as being a contingency-based firm. If we don't find any savings for you, you don't pay. All the savings are guaranteed for 3 years if you're a business, 2 years if it's a personal account. The only thing that requires you to do is to authorize us on your account so that we can negotiate on your behalf. And most negotiations can take place in as little as 48 hours. Now, the way that the fee structure works is, if we look over to the right, we charge 6 months of savings as our fee. And so what ends up happening is, because it's a 36-month term, you're actually keeping 30 months of savings for 6 months of fees. And I'll kind of dive into that a little bit further. So let's talk numbers. For argument's sakes, we're going to use this as an example, just so you can get an idea of what the savings would be. So if you're spending $500 a month, over the course of the year, you'll be spending $6,000, and in the course of a 3-year term, you'll be spending $18,000. So as current, you would be spending $18,000 over the next 3 years for your telecom services. Now, if we bring that down to $300 and save you the $200, you'll be spending $3,600 over the course of the next year, and $10,800 over the next 36 months. So your actual savings would be $7,200 over the next 3 years. Now, like I said in the previous slide, we charge 6 months of savings as our fee, so that would equate to $1,200, which would leave you savings of $6,000. So not bad for a 3-year savings, and it costs you nothing, and nothing changes on your plan. So that's typically what we do based on a 30 or 40% savings. So what do we need from you? Well, to get started, all we really need is a copy of your recent telecom invoice. If you're a business, the last 3 invoices or the last 3 months would be helpful, because it just gives us a better idea of what your average spend is. And then we'll take a quick look at it, we'll evaluate it, and we can come back to you with kind of a general idea of what we think we can save. After that, and you're happy with it and you want to move forward, you sign up on our service agreement. The service agreement just says that we're going to do our best to save you money. We're not going to make any changes to your account, and that whatever savings we find for you, we're going to take 6 months as our fee. The third thing you need to do is authorize us on your account. We can't negotiate for you if we're not allowed access to your account. So quick thing you have to do is just call your carrier and add us as a level 1 user. That'll give us the authority to negotiate on your behalf and make the changes. Three things that we guarantee is we're client-centric, meaning that we work for you. We do not represent the carriers in any way, so we're going to find the best savings for you and represent you that's in your best interest. The next thing is we're affordable. We only charge a portion of the savings as our fee, so there's really zero risk or out-of-pocket expense to you, and it's no hassle. Your accounts don't change. We're not asking you to set up a new account or cancel the account. We're just working within what you have and just using our knowledge and expertise to negotiate better rates for you. And that's it. Some of our clients, obviously we have different clients from different industries. If you have a use of internet, TV, and landlines in your business, then we can definitely help you. So, and we have a 100% satisfaction rate. Everybody we've talked to, we've helped. So, yeah, we look forward to hearing from you. So to arrange a free no obligation consultation, you could visit us online and you could book an appointment through our online module, or you can just give us a call directly and set up a meeting with us, and we'll see what we can do for you. Thanks for listening, and we hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.